Every day, millions of truck drivers hit the road, moving the goods that keep this country running. But behind the wheel of an 80,000-pound machine, there is zero room for error. Trucking is one of the most dangerous professions in America. Every year, thousands of crashes involve commercial vehicles, and many of them are preventable. Whether you are a seasoned driver with 1 million miles under your belt or you just got your CDL, this video is your reminder that safety is not optional, it is everything. Welcome to Midnight Miles. It all starts before you even turn the key. The pre-trip inspection is your first and most important line of defense. Walk around your truck every single time. Check your tires for proper inflation and tread depth. Look for leaks under the engine and trailer. Test your lights, headlights, brake lights, turn signals, and hazards. Inspect your brakes, your airlines, your coupling device, and your mirrors. It takes 15 minutes, but those 15 minutes can save your life. The DOT requires it, but more importantly, your family needs you to come home. Fatigue is the silent killer on the road. The Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration estimates that driver fatigue is a factor in 13% of all commercial vehicle crashes. Your hours of service exist for a reason. 11 hours of driving after 10 consecutive hours off duty. Do not push it. Do not falsify your logs. When you feel drowsy, pull over. No load is worth your life. Learn your body's signals. Heavy eyelids, drifting lanes, missing exits. These are all red flags. Coffee is not a cure. Sleep is. Use your sleeper berth. Take a 20-minute power nap. It can make the difference between making it home and becoming a statistic. If you cannot see them, they cannot see you. A semi-truck has 4 massive blind spots known as the no zones. On the right side, the blind spot extends across 2 lanes for approximately 20 feet. On the left, it covers 1 lane from the cab to the midpoint of the trailer. Directly behind the trailer, a driver cannot see anything for up to 200 feet. And directly in front of the cab, there is a 20-foot blind zone. Always check your mirrors every 5 to 8 seconds. Signal well in advance before lane changes. And remember, if a car disappears from your mirrors, assume they are in your blind spot. Weather does not care about your delivery deadline. Rain, snow, ice, fog, and high winds are all threats that demand respect. When the roads are wet, your stopping distance doubles. On ice, it can increase by 10 times. Reduce your speed, increase your following distance, and use your headlights. In heavy rain, watch for hydroplaning, especially on bridges and overpasses. In fog, slow down significantly and use your low beams, never your high beams. And when the wind picks up, high-profile trailers become sales. If conditions are too dangerous, shut it down. No dispatcher can force you to drive in unsafe conditions. That is federal law. An improperly secured load is a rolling catastrophe. Every year, cargo falling from trucks causes hundreds of accidents and fatalities. The FMCSA has strict rules for load securement, and you need to know them cold. Your cargo must be immobilized or secured using tie-downs, blocking, bracing, or a combination. For every 10 feet of cargo, you need at least 1 tie-down, with a minimum of 2 regardless of length. Check your load after the first 50 miles and every 3 hours, or 150 miles after that. Flatbed drivers, you know the drill. Chains, binders, straps, edge protectors, and tarps. A few extra minutes securing your load beats a citation, a crash, or a lawsuit. Following distance is your buffer zone, your margin of error, your lifeline. At highway speeds, a fully loaded semi-truck needs the length of 2 football fields to come to a complete stop. That is over 600 feet. The general rule is 1 second of following distance for every 10 feet of vehicle length, plus 1 additional second if you are traveling over 40 miles per hour. For a typical 70-foot combination vehicle, that is at least 8 seconds of following distance. In bad weather, double it. Tailgating in a truck is not just aggressive driving, it is a death sentence. Give yourself space. Always. More accidents happen in parking lots and at loading docks than you might think. Low-speed maneuvers are where complacency creeps in. Always do a walk-around before backing. Use your mirrors, use a spotter when available, and get out and look or goal whenever you are unsure. Backing accidents are the most common type of preventable accident in the trucking industry. Take your time. There is no prize for the fastest back. Watch for pedestrians, forklifts, and other vehicles. And at truck stops, be aware of other drivers walking between trucks. A moment of impatience can end a career or worse. Let us talk about the basics that too many drivers ignore. Wear your seatbelt every single time. 1 in 4 truck driver fatalities involve drivers who were not wearing their seatbelt. It takes 2 seconds to buckle up. Keep both hands on the wheel. Put the phone down. Distracted driving is now the leading cause of accidents on American highways. A text message takes your eyes off the road for an average of 5 seconds. At 65 miles per hour, that is the length of a football field driven completely blind. No text, no call, no notification is worth it. Pull over if you need to use your phone. Period. Mountain driving separates the professionals from the amateurs. Before you descend a grade, know your brake fade limits. Use the proper gear before you start downhill, not after you are already picking up speed. The rule of thumb is to descend in the same gear you would use to climb. Use engine braking or your Jake brake to control speed. Never ride your service brakes on a long downgrade. They will overheat, fade, and fail. Watch for runaway truck ramps and know where they are on your route. If your brakes fail, do not hesitate. Use the ramp. It exists for exactly that reason. Plan your mountain routes in advance and respect the grade. Safety does not end when you park. Cargo theft costs the industry billions of dollars every year. Lock your trailer doors and use tamper-evident seals. Park in well-lit areas, preferably at secure truck stops with cameras. Never leave your truck unattended with the engine running. Be aware of your surroundings, especially at rest areas after dark. And personal safety matters too. Keep your doors locked, be cautious with strangers, and trust your instincts. If a situation feels wrong, leave. Your personal safety is just as important as highway safety. Here is something that does not get talked about enough. Your health is a safety issue. Long hours of sitting, irregular sleep patterns, truck stop food, and stress take a massive toll on your body. Heart disease, diabetes, sleep apnea, and obesity are epidemic among truck drivers. Make small changes. Pack healthy snacks. Walk around your truck a few times at every stop. Stay hydrated with water, not energy drinks. Get your annual physical and be honest with your doctor. A medical emergency behind the wheel of an 18-wheeler is a disaster for everyone on the road. Take care of yourself so you can take care of business. Trucking is more than a job. It is a way of life. You are the backbone of this economy, and the miles you put in matter. But none of those miles matter if you do not make it home safe. Do your pre-trip. Get your rest. Respect the weather. Secure your load. Watch your blind spots. Keep your distance. And never ever let anyone pressure you into driving unsafe. You have the right and the responsibility to shut it down when conditions demand it. Stay safe out there, drivers. This is Midnight Miles. Keep the shiny side up and the rubber side down. We will see you on the next one.